welcome to your weekly forecast, Auset Egyptian style with Priestess Melissae. So good to have you here. For those of you who are joining me today and you saw me in Lake Powell yesterday, that's because I'm doing this reading on Saturday morning. So you're going to be getting this reading channeled for tomorrow and for the next week. So let's see what's going on, shall we? How has everyone been? As I am reporting this, I haven't been to the lake yet, but I plan to be doing the reading by the lake with the lake in the background. Yeah, a lot of fire energy going on here, guys. This is what I'm seeing with the Sekhmet and Quebsanuf energy. A lot of you may be getting fired up about something, either in a good way or a bad way. I'm not quite sure just yet. Ooh, you got your mind on something for sure, and you are definitely getting perhaps inspired by something is what I'm seeing with the air spirit energy and the fire spirit energy coming out. Osiris energy. Yeah, this could definitely be you coming back into that connection. 111 I just saw on the timer with yourself. I feel like a lot of us are bringing back those missing parts of ourselves that usually are lost through trauma. 123 I just saw on the screen. When we deal with our trauma, we deal with those things that, you know, and walk away from all the burdens that we've been carrying for so long, you know, from the past. This will absolutely help us to release ourselves and be able to move forward in the powerful ways that we are wanting to, and to bring justice to all of those burdens. So I do feel like this is definitely a reckoning, you know, coming back into that connection with ourselves type of energy that is coming out today, at least as I'm seeing it in the pre-shuffle. We have dreams and positive change coming in here with the purple and violet energies, talking about the third eye and the crown chakra. So you definitely could be seeing things in a much broader perspective. Judgment, and we did see the justice energy, so definitely justice could be coming down. Judgment day is what I was hearing. So yeah, let me know how any of those resonate. Get your question ready for the end. I will answer it with my divination coin. Let's do it, guys. Thank you so much, angels, ancestors, way showers, guides of the highest white light, for setting this circle of protection and wisdom for all who are here. And evil eye back to sender. Thank you so very much. Now, guys, these are general readings, but if you were drawn here, there is a very good chance that there is a message here for you. So definitely hit the like button, leave a comment below, take what resonates, leave what doesn't, because not everything is going to apply. However, sometimes it's an almost personal reading in some cases. So you may be gaining your balance at this time with that Scorpion energy on her head. You could be a Scorpio. Fire, you know, again, I definitely feel emotions, your mind, whatever it is getting fired up right now. And we're definitely, yeah, absolutely. Nephthys, there we go again with that balance energy. Sarcophagus, this, oh, and there's the sarcophagus here. So we're definitely needing to take this inner journey, perhaps, that maybe we've been avoiding a little bit of, is what is coming out here today. Nephthys talks about soul healing, and full moon was just around the corner not too long ago, last week as a matter of fact. So have we taken this time to really start to get into more of that balance within ourselves, right? And our energy, and our mind, and all of that, right? Scrying energy coming out here today, true future. And the sarcophagus talks about initiation. So what are we being initiated into? Well, it's being able to tap into our gifts even more strongly. For those of you who have been going through, if you followed me last week, I was doing the Kundalini awakening, going through all the chakras each day. You can follow that at any point that you feel drawn to. 444. Just go back and watch those videos in succession each day. Wear those colors, you know. for each day and focus on building that energy in each one of those centers. You know what I mean? Because this is what's going to help us to get that balance we may be seeking. All right, so 24 comes to a 6, and that is all about balance. It is all about reciprocity. And we may need to really um, look at how we have been supporting ourselves in this reciprocal form, right? Are we taking that opportunity to go through the initiation that we may need to at this time? The goddess Nephthys is the sister of Auset, so this is her sister, and was married to Set, which was the chaos god, all right? Also, their spiritual brother, who was the god of chaos and darkness. But she was unable to conceive, most likely because of all of that chaos, all of that dark energy. That can block so many blessings when we are with the wrong partner, which is what this is talking about. And then we can end up making bad decisions like, you know, getting with our sister's husband and that kind of thing, like as what happened here. All right. And then we have to learn from those lessons and heal from that karma. She designed herself as Auset and became pregnant by her husband Osiris. So see what I mean? She slept with her husband, her sister's husband, by making it appear that she was his wife, right? So we definitely could be dealing with some deception here, or you could have dealt with some deception or even been a part of some kind of, what do they call that, triangle, right? And this is something that we're needing to heal. Nephthys personifies victimization, but she frees herself later by her righteous actions in helping Auset. So there is a reckoning again, judgment, justice that I was seeing coming out in the pre-shuffle, and that is all what this is about. Making atonement, you know, with the things we need to, and hopefully other people are doing the same. But this is about your walk and your journey, and what do you need to, you know, come to that peaceful reckoning with, if you will. She now assists us in releasing the past hurts and to heal our emotions and soul to move into a life of joy. So who is ready for that initiation? Absolutely, right? But the birth process is never the easiest one. You are being asked at this time, if you're resonating though, to go through this journey, because so much more is on the other side. You're going to feel so much better by facing whatever this may be, by allowing it to, you know, just be released by you, because it's not like this can actually hurt us. It's only in our mind and our hearts at this point if this is from the past. So it's really just about taking a moment to slow down and look at it, allow yourself to feel that hurt and pain or whatever from it, make your amends and move forward, and you will feel that refreshing energy like the waters rushing over you. You know what I mean? Channeled message from Nephthys: my life as the wife of Set was one of being overshadowed and oppressed and living in the energy of chaos. Are any women out there feeling like you're perhaps in a dynamic, a situation where you feel oppressed, where maybe you're in a narcissistic type of situation? So she was in an energy of chaos and fear around her husband Set. My sister needed help, and I answered that call, and my soul healed in the process. It is time for you to leave your past behind now as you meditate and look inwards to find the healing you need. Forgiveness of yourself and perhaps others is needed now to recover fully. Definitely hit the like button if you're ready to initiate this process, to move and take that step to be the bigger person and to do this healing work that perhaps has been far overdue. For the forecast for this week and this card and energy, abundance says take care of your money as there may be deception by others involved. Some money that belongs to you might be hidden from you at present. For love, not easy for relationships at present. Definitely avoid illicit ones, meaning hookups, all right? As they will bring you sadness. Wait for later to make major choices in life. So you just may not be at the right point right now to engage with another person and try to develop a relationship. For work and career, time to plan, prepare, and study for a new career or wait for a promotion. It is not a good time to expand your business or self-employment if you're self-employed. So just try to kind of hold down the fort for the moment, but things are going to get better, all right? For travel, rest, and a holiday at home is recommended. Possible disruptions of traveling overseas or by water. It is a good time to go astral or soul traveling instead. Yeah, get back again in that connection with yourself. Bring those healed parts back home with that Osiris energy, right? Because Set ended up cutting his brother up into pieces, dismembering him and dispersing the parts of his body around the this world or in different places of the earth. And so Auset was able to bring his pieces back at one point, mummify him, bring him back to life for one night, and they conceived Horus, right? But this is a big energy about really doing that healing work and allowing yourself to move into that life of joy by not staying in the past that's already dead and gone, if you will. For health, possible time in hospital or care required by a medical doctor. Possible kidney or urinary tract problems, which will resolve with rest and treatment. So you definitely need to get your rest in. For family, some distractions and deceptions possible. Births may be difficult, but ultimately successful. Stay calm. The difficulties will pass with time and patience. So this could be a trying time for you right now, especially if you are dealing with deception and maybe somebody got pregnant as a result and that kind of thing. For the future, it is a time to release the past and move on. Just a little more emotional and soul healing is needed still. Long term, your future is safe and good. So let's assist that process, right? By going ahead and taking the steps that we need to initiate the process of healing, right? Go into that sarcophagus and allow all of that, those emotions and things of that nature to come up and face them and be able to see through all of it to your true future, what's really waiting for you on the other side, right? No, death and birth, coming from the womb to, the outside life, all of those are just transitions, right? You're ready to leave those burdens behind. Figure out the right people to work with. Maybe in the past you just haven't really had good luck with partners or friends, those kinds of things. Always seems like you end up walking away or somebody else does, and it's perhaps in a very kind of very negative manner, if you will. Now I see you really thinking about this, thinking hard, really allowing yourself to connect with all of these burdens and understand where they've brought you. And more importantly, once you've understood all of that, where are you going? This is really the time to get our mind right. You may be doing a lot of healing, from all of that you've been dealing with. Your heart has definitely been on the mend. You definitely need that time to be able to do so, because Spirit is absolutely saying that there is still some healing work that needs to be done on the mind and the heart. So we definitely want to focus on that if you're feeling this energy. Ace of Wands, Spirit is here to help empower you. 1414 for the road ahead. Everything is going to be so much better if we will just trust in this process and move forward. You may not be feeling very magnetic or powerful at this time with the Queen of Wands in reverse. You may be feeling like emasculated, or like someone has more or less just drained you of your energy, if you will. You could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Eight of Swords energy is talking about, you know, taking the blindfold off. It's like, even though you try to pretend that something isn't the way it is, deep inside you already know, you see that you're just blinding yourself to the truth, perhaps, of what's been going on here, or perhaps how bad things really are. You may be in this energy of just not being able to sleep well, feeling like everything is just going the wrong direction, going south, you know, crying up at night. Definitely a lot of emotional energy, but it's soared, so it's definitely all in your head. You could be thinking about the past, you know, and what people have said, things of that nature. You see a lot of that same type of energy here with that Eight of Swords energy, right? So it's like whatever it is mostly in your head at this point, and you're really being asked to focus on your energy and not allow yourself to continue to turn a blind eye to perhaps what's going on within yourself, that disconnection within yourself, you know what I mean? Because it's like when we're spending that time, you know, she's got the candles all around her, she's got the fire in her hand. Look at this. She knows how to work her magic, if you will, and you definitely may not be feeling like that right now, but at the same time, I feel like you do know what is causing this, and it's what's keeping you up at night. It's what's not allowing you to sleep. So what is this energy that continues to pull on you? Could be this guy, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Doesn't have to be, but definitely this thing that you wanted to work out in the past, you know, this person that maybe made you feel like that Queen of Wands, or beautiful and amazing, you know, I mean, who wouldn't, with all the gifts and love bombing perhaps that you dealt with this person? Because again, in this card, Nephthys talks about being married to Set, which is again the god of chaos, and that's exactly what this person may have done. May have caused you a lot of confusion with that knight in shining armor type of energy, you know. But you are loving yourself, and Spirit is assisting you in healing if you continue to stay in this energy and just don't give up, all right? It's simply just a wrong decision if that's what this is, you know, as far as how things developed with this situation. I feel like there's a lot of things that you just may not have known with this Sun in reverse energy, and there may still be a lot of things that you don't know as you move forward with this situation. Maybe that's what the problem is that there were some questions, there was a lot of confusion, a lot of things that caused you to not trust yourself, you know what I mean? Throwing caution to the wind, though, I feel like you are ready for this journey, regardless of how this past situation may have left you. You are ready to move forward and do what's best for you. You know, even if you are a bit vulnerable at this point, shaky, not quite sure about things, you know, as far as your next steps forward and whatnot, but I do feel like you are in that trusting energy and moving forward regardless. And with this Five of Pentacles in reverse energy coming out in the outside influences, I feel like you're not allowing anyone to cause you to feel unworthy any longer. And maybe that's exactly what this was, you know, when you were dealing with this particular person or situation. You may have been confused or really not honoring your own emotions and value and self-worth, and maybe you saw your value and self-worth through the eyes of someone else instead. Knight of Swords in reverse energy, and the hopes, wishes, and fears is that you're not going to mind fuck yourself. You're not going to try to make yourself believe something and go with something that you know goes against what it is that you truly believe and aspire to, or what you believe in. You know, it's like you're not going to continue to give to things that really just don't make you happy. So this is an energy, though, that we really need to reconnect within ourselves so that we can see when Spirit is offering us that cup that is truly going to bring all of that happiness, knowing that that starts within ourselves. And when we understand that, we can avoid so many of these pitfalls, right? So do the healing work, Spirit is saying. Don't be afraid to just take a look at, just observe, you know, what has been going on within you. There's nothing to fear. It actually will help to empower you moving forward if you can just be like, oh, okay, so that's what that was about. This King of Pentacles energy is really good to see on the top. Could be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn energy. But in any case, I feel like this is you stepping out once again, out of your bubble, really exploring 2020 and seeing all of the possibilities. I feel like that's what's going to ignite that energy, that power within you, going to set you free to move through this initiation process and to be even more prosperous than you ever were before. You're going to see a lot more than you were ever able to see in the past. Your gifts are going to enhance, and you really will start to understand how you are, you know, where you were going in the wrong direction and how to get back on track so you can stay the course, right? And we get out of this energy. We get out of this energy where we allowed somebody else's way of seeing us to be the cause of our happiness. So I feel like 2112, that is the bridging energy, understanding and keeping this in mind of what it is that you're leaving behind. Something that could have just been a fairy tale. Somebody could have just dressed something up to look good when in fact, you know, dressed the shit up to look like Shinola, as they say. All right, guys, what's coming out here? We got Jewel. Yes, you are absolutely a beautiful shining jewel in the eye of God, and we've got positive outcomes. So this is all about getting your vision and your with that orange energy. I see that with that sun. It's like getting connected with our understanding of who we are, right? And the power that we hold to change any circumstance around to a more positive one, as long as we don't forget how beautiful and amazing and powerful we truly are. So Jewel says, every event in life presents us with a new opportunity, right? And you can decide which opportunities are right for you and which ones aren't. There is a jewel to be found in every teardrop. Trust. Your angels are guiding the current events. It is time in which you and those close to you will emerge strengthened by ever greater bonds of love. Beautiful. So trust, for there is nothing to fear. There is only love. And when we are in the right place, when we are owning our own cup of love and filling it, nothing can ever deplete us, all right? So positive outcome with that sacral chakra energy. So you can be focused on working on with the third eye, you know, the amethyst, and with the sacral chakra, definitely carnelian is a great energy to work with. So positive outcome says at this very moment, you are sowing the seeds of your future through your thoughts, feelings, beliefs, and attitudes. So what kind of thoughts, beliefs, feelings, and attitudes are you holding? Definitely have positive thoughts about the future is what Spirit is saying. Try to get out of this, you know, condescending energy, or, you know, like, oh yeah, sure, love, I know how this is going to turn out, you know, that kind of thing. Whether through love, fear, or indifference, you are already creating something. So remember to keep your thoughts, beliefs, and attitudes positive, or as clear as the water, right? As pure as the water. And you will create a positive outcome. So get your mind right, get your feelings right. It's going to be very important so you don't stay stuck, right? Otherwise, we may just end up being in another one of those kind of situations we don't want to find ourselves in, right? Okay, guys, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and bell notification. Leave a comment how this may be resonating, and let's get an answer to your question, shall we? In 3, 2, 1. Okay, and the answer I'm getting today, my friends, is yes. Beautiful. Guys, I am so glad to have had you here today. Definitely check out Saturday Night Empress live message. Also, I will see you tomorrow for our Crystal Magic Mandala Monday message. You guys stay amazing, and I will see you soon. Bye for now.